Hey, what's up? It's your host, Zaya J.
And Danica.
And
Welcome to
to Pop In Podcast, where you guys pop in with us and we talk about the latest movies and TV shows and all things related.
So throw on your pajamas,
pop your popcorn, and pop in with us. Hey. But before we get started, big shout out to our listeners. Since we started this journey, we have over 40 audio listeners. And not only do we have over 40 audio listeners, we have folks from out of the country listening to us. And we just want to say we appreciate you guys. We have people from UK, Germany, Argentina, Australia, Canada, Spain, Norway, Finland, Sweden. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And just keep tuning in with us.
XOXO.
Yes, sir. Okay. So on today's episode, we have a very special guest with us. And we are so excited to welcome him on our show. Danica, are you ready to announce who we have today?
Today, we have Fransley Hippolyte. Woo! Fransley!
I am screaming. Today we have our friend, YouTuber, spoken word poet, actor from the movie Moonlight. Welcome Fransley.
Hey, what's up?
I'm screaming. Why did we do that? We were just so excited. Like, welcome Fransley. So you guys obviously know what the movie of the day is, which is Moonlight. But before
let me give a brief description.
No, wait. Before we get started, it's time to pop our popcorn.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. The most important
part of the day.
Part of the show.
Yeah.
Part of the show. The whole show.
All right. So, what do you guys have today?
I got something delivered to me.
I have popcorn, Indiana, black and white fudge drizzle.
Ew.
Fudge on my name.
Fransley has.
Oh, you got the Cocoa Puff.
And I have.
Let me know how that tastes.
Sour Patch popcorn.
What?
Bizarre.
Popcorn.
Bizarre.
That's bizarre.
You gotta tell me how that tastes.
And I have Cocoa Puffs.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to taste this. I feel like it's gonna be so gross, but
that's weird.
I guess let's get into it.
Candy and popcorn.
It's a different combination. I'm actually interested in finding out how that tastes.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared. It smells weird.
Okay.
I mean, it smells like popcorn. Did you just punch your...
Wow.
Okay, who's going first?
I mean, it smells good. Fransley, since you're a special guest, you should go first.
Yes. I mean, he was already going to get into it.
Yeah, low key.
Go ahead, Fransley. You only going to try one?
You're going to have more because it was fire.
Really?
Yeah, low key.
I actually had that. I thought it was okay.
You did. Danica was not a fan of the cereal popcorn. So what would you rate it? Like 1 to 5?
I'll do 1 to 10. That makes it a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7?
Oh,
Danica gave it a 5. I did when she tried
it.
A 5. All right, I'm gonna try it.
Let me try.
Go ahead. How about we all try? I'm scared. Like I can see the Sour Patches in it.
Oh, a handful.
Look, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I don't know, y'all. I'm scared.
How does it taste?
I feel like eating medicine.
That's what it almost tastes like at the end. Like
we're all just like
you guys. It tastes funny. Okay, this is probably gonna sound weird, but it tastes funny in my mouth. Like when I'm chewing the popcorn, but then I can taste the candy.
Is the candy chewy or hard?
It's not hard.
It's like Sour Patch is like chewy.
It's like
yummy.
It's literally sour and then sweet. My mouth watering. I might drool.
Ooh, I just got shivers. This actually kind of tastes similar to the cocoa.
Girl, you just what it tastes like for real.
No, seriously, it tastes similar to the cocoa.
So basically the chocolate.
What do you rate yours?
I mean, I taste a little bit of caramel. Wait, let me try another bite.
Yeah, I don't like this, but I want to eat it still.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like this.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm rating this a 4. This is a 4 out of 10. It's sour, it's sweet. That's why I'm like.
Okay, I'll give this a 5.
Oh wow.
At this point, do you like chocolate?
I'm not a fan of chocolate.
Okay, well, no more popcorn chocolate for Danica.
Yeah. I give this.
Yo, I'm talking all this smack, and I'm still eating this.
Gobbling it
But
down.
like,
Franzie's really enjoying his popcorn.
Like he is. I'm
done with that.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
I'm putting mine down.
No, ma'am. I'm gonna have to
Let me wash that down.
Oh Jesus, girl! It was just all you had was some chocolate. Let me wash that down.
I wasn't.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm going down.
Well,
I was really excited to try it, and then I'm now quickly
still choking from the popcorn.
Yeah, no more popcorn.
No, for real, no more popcorn at all. Oh Jesus. Well, if you like sour, sweet popcorn, definitely try the Sour Patch popcorn by Candy Pop. You like some cereal popcorn? Try the Cocoa Puff popcorn.
If you like fudge drizzle,
you like some fudge popcorn?
Tastes similar to cocoa, but has like that chocolatey taste.
Okay.
Do some popcorn in Indiana, black and white fudge drizzle. I give it a 5. I mean, I honestly wouldn't give it a 4, but
I'm not gonna lie. Since you've been on this channel, you've been rating them popcorns pretty low. Like Danica is not this popcorn. You need to find a popcorn that's for you, sis.
I do. But I thought this was it. I thought that was gonna be it.
That was the one. You thought that was the one.
But I was quickly disappointed.
Dang.
I'm really sad.
Meanwhile, Frank's still chewing, boy. That popcorn was it.
Like I'm on one and this thing is not breaking.
Wow.
And I'm done.
Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? All right. So let's get into the movie.
I think that was a rock.
A rock?
That was a rock. That happened.
Did you even rate your popcorn?
I'm done with it. No, I gave it a 7, but now I'm giving it a 5.
My boy had a rock in his own. That was a puff. That was a Cocoa Puff. They forgot to just put it in the popcorn to fix it out.
Oh hell! Oh no! I was about to say Francie's upset.
I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, so Moonlight. A young African-American man grapples with his identity and sexuality while experiencing the everyday struggles of childhood, adolescence, and adulthood.
Yes, so we're going to take it back to this is not an old movie at all, by the way, but we're going to, on this good old Tuesday, we're going to bring it back and call it a throwback. But before we really get into this movie, we got to hit the spoiler alert. But not only are we going to hit the spoiler alert, we are going to see scenes from Moonlight that Fransley was in, okay? So shall we hit the button? Are we hitting the button?
We hitting the button!
Hit the button! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! All right.
Okay.
So let's get into this. We about to go in for a ride. I'm screaming. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. You guys can see this?
That is so cool. That is so cool. Zoom is cool. This is my first Zoom, by the way.
Really?
Facts.
Wow.
Ace Hood.
Soon definitely comes in cut.
Ace Hood. That's my killer right there. Young Ace. Young Pat.
Played by Patrick.
Patrick Defuse.
I love the camera work on this part.
It was legit like running around us.
Look at Fransley.
Get that nigga, Kev. Yeah, get his faggot ass. What you waiting on? Do it. Come on.
Do it.
Let's go. Yeah, you like that, Charo?
Another
I
one.
think you want another one. Another one. Do it. Get to him.
Another one. What rhymes with another one?
Stay down.
Another one.
Knock his faggot ass back down. Stay down. Got up. Man. Do it again. Do it. Do it. Move.
Fransley, a whole bully out here.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was 2016, Fransley.
All right.
Wow,
So firstly,
2016.
before we get started, there was another scene. Let's hop back and see the next scene.
Ready?
Hey, who y'all see? Who y'all see there? Who y'all see coming out the door?
Be waiting for your ass, man.
Look at Danica. Do y'all see her? Yeah, did y'all see her? Hold on, we're gonna rewind that. We about to rewind it.
Young
Rewind it. Danica, you didn't tell us you was in Moonlight.
Yeah.
Look
girl.
at her.
I got a little part.
Look at her. There she is.
A little part.
There she go.
Oh my
Danica.
God.
Not only was Fransley in Moonlight, Danica was in that thing on her phone, trying to get the class.
I was really attached to that song.
We gonna okay. You know what? Let's just go to the other scene, and we're gonna talk about these scenes. Okay, we're definitely gonna talk about these scenes. That's for sure.
Hey, yo, Little. Where you going to so fast, huh?
I'm going home.
Huh?
Man, I told you I'm going home.
You think we stupid? You live over there, nigga. Oh, no, he going to Teresa's house. Teresa? That's one lady, ain't it? Oh, yeah, she fine as hell. One been dead a minute, though.
You're right.
Hey, yo, she get free head? Or does she charge like Paula? Hey, yo, Paula getting cheap, dog. I'm talking like a rock can get your rock soft.
Nigga, what was that?
What
Man,
you
that's
doing,
my
man?
mom's, man. That's
Get off me, dog. Now, I ain't with that gay shit. But if you fuck with me, I'll give your ass more than you can handle how you running your crackhead ass mama.
my nigga, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Hey, what you said? Huh? Say that shit again, dog. I swear. Whatever, man. All right. You better stay your ass
Yeah.
in if you know what's good for you. Yo, why your jeans so tight? Yo, Pizzo, you see this nigga jeans, B? I see this shit. Nigga not supposed to be choking in the
No,
boy.
picking up.
Real talk.
Such a
All right,
bully.
see you ass later.
Francis said, real talk.
It was so nice to see you in that movie, to see the both of you. First of all, Danica, my girl Danica was on the phone. She was like, let me get a little bit of screen time.
Listen, let me go ahead and, I'm a student just coming out from school.
Yes.
I'm about
So
to-
let me ask you guys, both of you guys, since you both were in it. I forgot to even mention that. My bad, Pop In Podcast. So what was that experience like for the both of you?
It was
Being
fun.
on set. It was fun.
It was fun. And to meet like the other people that was there, like the other extras. I mean, I met a lot of like different people there, different personalities and everything. Um, um, I mean, yeah, it was just a fun experience to be around everyone, and we're just all like trying to like, get experience and meet new people, like network, and you know, you see what goes on and what can happen later on, like from this opportunity.
Yes, I definitely feel you on that one. How about you, Fransley?
It was different.
With speaking roles.
Yes, come on, actor. Come on, actor. Yes, it was really, really nice to see you.
Because it was the first time that I was on a movie set, like, ever.
Hold on, time out. Before you start, can we appreciate the pajamas that you got on? Come on, somebody.
Yes.
With the onesie.
With the bear on top.
Yes, not the... Come on, now you done came through for Poppin' Podcast now. Not you coming through for Poppin' Podcast.
Let me get me a onesie.
Yes,
That's
come
funny.
on. Come on. I'm excited now. We got our pop. We had our popcorn.
Now.
We got our pajamas on. Like, let's get into it.
It's on.
So, yes, it's popping. Let's pop in about it. Pop
Very
in with
much
us
so.
about it.
It was different because the first time I was on a movie set for real, like ever, and like I got treated like I was a mega star, and that was just so weird to me. Oh my gosh. There was a time like me and Patrick were hungry, and they were like, "Have you guys ate yet?" No, we haven't ate. Walked us to the line from the door all the way to like the other side of the set. Like, yuck, like that's a long wait. He said, "Come here." Us? Yeah, come here. We're walking to the front. I'm just looking at every person while I'm walking. Like, we get to the front, feed him and him right now.
Okay, special treatment.
Right. Y'all must have been eating good on set.
Bruh, like while we were like resting on set, they brought us like donuts, and they're the best donuts of all time. I forgot where they're from though.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't they have like pizza and sandwiches?
They had some great food.
It was really good. No, they have real good food.
But yeah, being on set made me want to be on set more and 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 more.
I definitely feel you with that. Like, what was it like working with other actors as well? Especially, hold on, time out.
Being beside Ashton. Mm-hmm.
Not only that, because like you know Patrick too. Well, we all know Patrick, but like just having someone that you know also with you and like being around other actors and actresses, what was that like?
Okay, for those that don't know, like I'm very shy. So like having Patrick there was like a blessing because Patrick's not shy. Like Patrick see a person like, yo, that's Ashton. Like he has like a lot of the roles. Let's go talk to him. You want to go talk to him? Walk right to him. Yeah. And now we're talking to everybody on set. We're talking to the director. Like, what do we have to do? Like, do we have to do this? Can we say this? We got some like lines switched off. Like he wants us to say like, when the jeans were tight, oh, it looks like he's drowning. Took off that line. It was not for the movie.
Oh wow! So were there some things that you guys had added along besides that part?
Oh, a lot more. We took a lot of the jokes off. There was a lot of like, I wouldn't even call them like humor jokes, like white humor jokes. Like, but took a lot of those off and put dap ups and laughs instead.
I feel
Did you ever get a chance to speak with the director?
Yeah, we spoke. I spoke to him when he came on campus for the auditions, and I spoke to him when I went to the auditions.
That is so right. I vividly remember. Yeah, there was an audition at Florida Memorial University campus.
It was a long line.
And I mean, I didn't audition for it because I think at the time I heard like they just wanted boys. So I'm just like, what's the point? But I could have, been an extra, but I didn't. But anyways, moving further along. Even being like the bully and tapping into that character, and just like being in the moment for that scene, what was that like for you?
I guess the role that I'm chasing in life is like a lead role as a villain. Like I've been wanting to play the villain ever since like I knew what a villain was. Because like a lot of people hate the villain, but the people that love the villain are like the people that know the story. Because like you gotta love the villain because he's the whatever. So when he said like play a bully, I was like, yo, I'm a nice person. I don't bully people. I was bullied when I was a kid. So it was like, play a bully. But I know a lot about bullies, which made it excellent. I know exactly how they act like. I know what they look for, fend for, gestures. So I guess it was easy tapping into the bully because I was the bullied.
Understood.
That's why you want to play like villain roles?
Nah, I just want to play villain roles because they're cool. Not because I was bullied.
I just think them cool. I like villain roles too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the one that saves the day, but it's kind of more spicy when you got.
Yeah, when Thanos ruined the movie that one time with a snap, and it was credits after that. Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, what's next? What's next? Wow. But let's really get more into this movie. So, firstly, what I will say is like, I enjoyed how the movie and like the music in the movie and like there were some good scenes, like a lot of like I don't know, I don't want to call it B-roll because there's another word for it. Is it cinematography, like something like that?
The camera action.
Like they did some really good. They caught some really good scenes in the moment. Yes, they did.
Great scene.
Yeah.
What was your favorite like overall scene in that moment? I mean, in that movie.
When he was what do you call that? When he was with him on the beach and he was coddling him when he was about to drown, I guess.
That's also my favorite scene in the movie.
It was just because like I was that way when I was a jit. Little kid, because I didn't know how to swim. I know how to swim now, though. Yeah. So I guess that was different. Yeah. I guess I like that a lot more.
Yeah, I also like that that scene because there was like connection there. When I saw that scene, I thought, okay, this boy doesn't have a father figure in his life, but he has this man that's willing to take him in and just teach him about life and just himself and him being himself no matter what. And if that was like that moment was like, like I'm here for you type of moment, like a connection, like it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wouldn't say that was my favorite scene, but that was a really great, like I felt like that scene set the tone for the rest of things because he was being bullied and he was like very insecure, but that was him facing his fears. And not only what I really loved was the ending where it showed him again at the ocean, like on the beach, and then I'm thinking like the ending with the little boy on the beach, was that him facing his fears from everything that he was dealing with his sexuality, his identity. It's a spoiler alert. We done already hit the spoiler alert button, so now we could talk about it. You feel me? But like, that was a question to me. I love that part. How like the storyline was beautifully written, and how it ended was like what caught me the most. Him being back to little and
circle.
Right. So it's like he faced his fears. He faced his sexuality, he faced his identity, and
I am.
Yes, because before the movie ended, wow, we started straight from the movie ending. Let's reverse and go all the way back from the top, okay? Because first of all, there's a lot that I want to say, and I don't even know where to begin. But what I will say, I'm so tongue twisted. What I will say first is, somebody bullying your child, what you doing? How would y'all handle your child being bullied?
That's okay. I want to go first. Because it's so different depending on like the age range. Like, I doubt that my 19-year-old son will get bullied, but if he is, I'm beating that jit, you feel me? Because you know he's an adult, you feel me? But like your 10-year-old jit.
Wait, no, you're beating your son, or you're beating the one that's bullying him?
Adult beating, like bullying my son, you feel me? Like if he's 19, like if your kid's 10, 11, he's getting bullied, like I could just go up and like talk to the other kid, but I can't put the paws on them. I could just talk to him and scare him off or fight his dad for him. Yeah, I just beat your dad. Now stay away from my son.
Listen, I don't know what I don't know how I would handle a situation like that if I find out, because I don't like bullies. Like, why are you, first of all, I'm not into that. Like, y'all need to teach y'all kids to stop bullying people, because
right. Because you don't know
what happens.
Right.
You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what that child's been through. You don't know what's going on. And then y'all be bullying these kids, talking about they shoes. What if they can't afford the same shoes that you have? You know, I'm just really not a fan of all that, like, bullying stuff. Like, I don't know how I would handle it at that moment. My child come to me and say, "Mommy, this guy keep making fun of me. If he say put his hands on, oh baby, we going to that store. We're going to the access store. We're going to the school, and I'm going to tell that boy, girl, call your mother. Call your mother, your father, your grandmama, your auntie, your sister, because we need to have a conversation. I'm not going to take my anger out on the child, because the child obviously don't know better. If, you know.
I would also confront the teacher. Like,
the teacher.
What's going on with your students.
But sometimes teachers, you know, they be trying to rub it off. Like, no, bullying is a serious act. Handle it now, because it's only going to get worse, you know?
Exactly. And that's why the teacher needs to be confronted about it, because they're with the students all day before they come to us. So they need to be confronted about the situation. If nothing's handled, then you take it to the parents.
That's true. But you know, some teachers don't like letting parents know when situations happen. They like dealing with it with the administrator way. But like at the end of the day, parents need to be involved too. Because at the end of the day, them kids is going back home, and they have to deal with it.
Because somebody, like the administration, somebody needs to know that this situation has been confronted. And if nothing has been done, then we're going to take it to our own to our own hands. And none of them can say nothing about it, because we took the situation to them and they decided not to do anything about it.
Yeah, I agree. And look what's happening now in like today's world. Like from bullying, people are like shooting schools up, beating these people down. Like
committing suicide. Kids committing suicide because of bullying.
Yeah, so
it's a serious matter.
It is. But moving as far as the movie, at first, you know, when the little boy was running into the apartment, I thought that was his apartment at first. And then I'm looking and I'm like, wait, why is the windows boarded? And then when the man had the board and he was getting in the thingy, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Who is this man? Like, what? Like, first of all, where is this little boy at? How does he know where he is at? You know, like, what's going on? Like, and then I thought what was funny was when like the man was trying to, what is his name? I can't remember. The man's
his name is Juan, played by Mahershala.
Juan? He said Juan?
Right. Yeah, Juan.
And when he was, you know, trying to talk to the boy, trying to figure out, you know, what's going on, it was funny when he was like, it's okay if I take the front door. Like, you already came through the window. What are you talking about?
Like, literally took the board down and stepped into the window.
Is it okay I go through the front door?
You gotta be respectful if you already in the nigga house.
But it wasn't even his house. It was like, you know, like
in a abandoned place for
like where people, you know, do what they, you know, do. Yeah. But I thought that was funny, you know. I like how they add a little humor in it.
I'm in my bando right now.
I'm screaming. Oh, hush, Fransley. But yeah, and then like Little, I like how the movie shows different phases of his life. You have Little, then you have Chiron, and then you have Black. I like that, how they show the different phases. I enjoy the little boy phase, and just to see how he grown up. I like that. And I was just very sad for him.
He became a bit more talkative when he grew up, but
yeah. It took him a long time to talk to them, first of all.
Yeah.
Like, I
think because he was so scared.
Yeah,
and he was shy.
And then when kids do that, like when kids are silent, it kind of worries me. Like I'm just wondering what they're wondering, if that makes sense. Like, why are you not talking? It's
silent.
Say that again.
You can only think when you're silent.
Right, and he was quiet the entire time. They're trying to figure out, they're trying to figure out where do you live. Like, he was trying to talk to him. He was not talking. Like, he was not budging at all.
Yeah, I would be concerned too. Like what's going on? What's making you quiet like this? What's going on?
Right, and then not only that, it's like you already with a complete stranger. First of all,
you might as well talk.
And
the kid, he went with him. Right, but then that explains itself a lot. It's like that's when
he doesn't want to go home.
Right, and then his background of his life starts to unfold.
Right.
So that was I just really love and enjoy the storyline.
Yeah, he was in a very toxic home. He didn't have a father in the house, and his mother was a druggie.
Right, and then just like
she was just and then they're already like struggling.
Say that again.
One of his what?
Yeah, she was the guy's custo.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Customer.
Come to find out, it's like, you my customer. And then she was like, you gonna raise my son? When he found out, like, you need to go home with your son. Like, your son needs you. She said, you gonna raise my son?
The heartbreaking part is when they're at the table and Chiron, I'm sorry, is asking Juan. He asked Juan a question. Do you do drugs? Like, do you sell drugs? And he's looking so disappointed because he knows what's going to happen next.
That was such an honest moment.
Yeah. And, like he asked if his mom does drugs, do you sell the drugs? And then he put the two together. And it was like, after that, you don't see Juan in the rest of the film.
Right.
I thought that was really sad. Like, man, like you're the only male figure in my life, and you already know what's going on. Like, my situation, and you're part of the reason why I'm in this situation. So it's like, dang.
Like, you're not making the situation no better. That was such a really honest moment really that they had at the table when he asked him questions. And he said it. He said he hate his mom. He was like, I hate her. I'm like, damn. Like, because, like, moms and sons have such a unique bond as is, and then for your son to say he hates you. But I mean, like, the circumstances that were like their situation.
I don't think he really hated her. He just hated how the situation that she was in, and the situation that she allowed her son to be in. But there was always love there. It's just
right, because I mean that was the bond. He still was talking to her. He still was, going back home. But then, like, dang, oh man, that was a really deep movie. And when she told him, like, find somewhere else to stay because she got company, I'm like, damn, your one and only son, you want him to find somewhere to go. What's her name? That played it. Paula. Yeah,
her name was Paula, played by Naomi Harris.
Yes, she played that role. Yes, Naomi.
Oh yeah.
She did.
She really did. Franklin, did you get a chance?
She did her thing.
Did you meet her and speak with her?
Nah, she wasn't on any of the scenes that I was on. So crazy.
Yeah, she played that role. She did that. That she did.
Were you there when Janelle Monáe was on set? Because I
missed her. She's the one that I wanted.
I really wanted to.
You wanted to meet her,
and I did not go that day. Man,
I had the ring ready and everything.
But did you
ring?
But what about what's his name? Trayvonte and what is did you
Trayvonte Rhodes?
Yeah, and what's his name?
Played Chiron.
The one that played
Ashton Sanders.
Yeah, we've seen buff guy in Ashton. So you said Ashton Sanders.
What are you laughing?
It's played by Tyrone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we get to see him?
huh?
We actually did meet
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I was on set with him.
What about what's his name? The man that played Juan. Did you meet him?
Yeah. One of the first scenes that we
I
were
want to meet him so bad. I'm sorry, what you say?
One of the scenes that we were at was at a diner, and he was driving the freaking pimped out freaking Chevy. Was it a Chevy?
Oh yeah.
The muscle car, yeah. So yeah, I met him off rip. Yeah.
How is he in person?
Cool. Like I guess his character could have been him in real life. Like I didn't see like any like difference from him. Like
love it.
And like yeah, exactly. Like yeah, cool.
Come on.
How y'all boys doing? You do drugs, sir?
You do that in real life? He's such a phenomenal actor, though. Like he, like since I think Moonlight was the first movie I've ever seen him in, but he's like that man's up there.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
Yes.
It was a great cast, actually. All of
it was.
Low-key.
Janelle Monáe, she definitely did a really great job in her role.
She always comes through.
She was motherly enough for Tyrone, and I love that you know, I mean, she couldn't replace a mother's love, but she was there for him when needed.
Thick and thin.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, and you can tell the mother was very jealous because she was making comments like, you know, you don't love me no more. Like
she couldn't be the mother that she was supposed to be to her son, but that Janelle Monáe's character was of support to him when she wasn't. Right. So yeah, there was jealousy there for sure.
Definitely. I thought it was a really great scene when Sharon, it was time for him to go to the principal's office. I think that was the principal, and he was like he was crying, laughing, like he was like, you think you know, but you don't even know. And like it was like he's laughing, but he's crying because like it's just so much pain. He's like this is a joke. You don't know the streets.
Man, you can tell like he's hurting inside. Like it's hard, it's tough. Like I can't take this no more.
Tyrone.
Yeah, it was definitely hard on him. But listen, when he looked into that mirror, he said, "I had enough." My boy said, "I had enough." He picked up that chair and said, "Bam!"
Patrick was
WWE.
He said, "I had enough. I'm sick of you niggas. Keep on bullying me. I'm gonna show you." He should have got you, Fransley, too. He should have. He should have came for you too.
I was sick that day, so I wasn't in school.
You was sick that day, so you wasn't in school. Well, aren't you just lucky, huh?
Real lucky.
He should have got him.
I wasn't there.
So what she was gonna do if you was there? You was gonna try to. It was gonna be too late. My man's already hit him with the chair.
I was gonna have to get my chair and.
Listen, Patrick. Listen, he was out as soon as he hit him with the chair. He was out.
My butt was in that thing like a fish.
They had to call the paramedic.
They had to call the paramedics for real, in real life. Oh, I was gonna say, look at me trying to get some juice. But yeah, at that moment, it was like I had enough. That was it. That was it.
That was one of my favorite scenes. You know
that was it.
That's top 5.
Top 5. Had you been there, you would have been next to get hit with that chair. That's all I'm gonna say. But big ups to everyone that really like did their thing with this cast. I mean with this movie. I said with this cast.
Yeah, everybody was a vital part to the movie.
Yeah, and then what really was the vibe was the glow up. The glow up was everything. He glowed like as he like came up. The glow up was real because my boy went from being this really to being from little to what was it? It was little, Chiron, and then black. And like just to see how he came up, he moved and went to Atlanta. My man had grills in his mouth. Like, you know, he was muscular. He had enough.
I mean, I don't think he glued up. I think he was still trapped. He was still trapped. And
yeah, mentally, but I'm saying physically.
Just settled.
Right. But he did I mean, I feel like he didn't settle. He was left with he was left with like, no choice but to really move on and keep going. And I mean, he was dealt with the cards that he was hand with, so he had to continue doing his
He went from
thing.
slim and he bulked up, went to the gym a lot, started actually like working on his appearance.
Right, because he did go to prison, right?
Prison.
I mean, he went somewhere.
Yeah.
He was tired of being bullied, so he had to get his weight up. Like, let me get in the gym because they're not about to keep. They're not about to keep bullying me, you know.
Then he started looking like Juan. Basically, he became Juan.
Literally, like I thought that was interesting. I really thought that was interesting. I kind of like that, like even though he was gone, I think they had said like he had passed away or something like that.
Yeah, he passed away. It's so crazy though. So like, even though he was gone, he still like kept traits of him type shit in his head.
Right. Because that was the person that saved him,
That was his papa. Basically.
That was his what?
His papa.
His
Guys,
papa.
I'm so upset that just happened.
Turn your camera. But yeah, definitely. That was very interesting. That was the first person that really, opened his eyes to face his fears.
And I gave him love, low key.
Oh my God, you said they were in love?
No, gave him love.
Yeah, he gave him love. He showed him what love was and what it was like to at least have something close to a father. So yeah, that was it. He became he became just like Juan from the beginning, like you said it. But yeah, they don't show movies like this, and I think that's what really gave it the award, especially like it was in Miami, and it definitely gave the Miami vibe for sure.
Yeah, we was right in freaking Liberty City,
right?
Like,
yeah,
looking over my shoulder, like, is this my first and last movie?
Dang, man. But like, I like this movie definitely deserved all the awards it got because they don't show movies like this, and it's such a really
and it's an all-black cast,
right? Who are you rooting for? Everybody black. Thank you. Drops mic. But just like as far as from a black experience and like things that black men deal with and they face, what reality is for them and them holding back who they are because of reality and what society is like for them.
It's okay to cry, fellas. It's
right.
Really okay.
And I'm glad you brought that up about crying because I wanted to touch base on how the dynamic relationship between him and his mother had changed over the course. Now his mother's calling him and needing him and wanting to see him. And like that moment when they both were crying, like I just wanted to hug them both. Like, oh, it's okay, you guys. Let's just all go to therapy. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Like, no, but seriously,
like you're telling the truth.
No, but like, cause it's like so much. He went through so much trauma, and like now, and then like I was happy that he got that apology from her. She wasn't the best mother. She wasn't. She wasn't the best mother, and she realized, like,
oh, she was a terrible mother.
Yeah, there you go. So giving it a light treatment. She wasn't. She was
she was a fucked up mother. She was, and don't no child deserve that. And like that's what he was battling. Like he was battling that. Like like did you forget how you treated me? First of all, you took my money. Like you wanted drugs with it. Like
that'd be like so many people like relationship like box into that one like you really wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
You wasn't there. You wasn't there. And now you
when you were supposed to be there. A mother. I'm your child.
She wanted to be a mom at that moment. She wanted her son and she wanted to be a mom, but it was like
I'm all
too
grown
late.
Up. I'm all grown.
All that trauma and pain that she put him through.
I don't know.
She said something like, what did she say? She was like, but your heart ain't gotta be black like mine. I said, "Who?"
That one was fire. That was like, 'cause I'm a
Wow.
poet, and that shit just like, okay, that was a bar. Like,
And then they just go crying, like, and he's crying as like, I just like, ugh,
He still
my heart.
still has a love for his mom.
Of course,
the
you can
love is
never-
always going to be there.
Yeah, you can
know,
never
he
get
just
rid of
wished-
that.
Yeah. Yeah. He just
It
wished
was-
that he had a mother, you know?
Yeah, it was definitely a precious moment. Definitely a precious moment. And then when Kevin gave him that call and he went to go see Kevin. First of all, what was Kevin cooking? Was that steak? I don't know.
He was cooking a chef special.
It was chef's.
A chef special.
That was an interesting meal. It looked good. I don't know if it was steak or not, but and I feel like Kevin was trying to get him drunk. Like he was trying to get him drunk. That was just that.
Spill the beans or
because
something.
that means
I
the
don't
last
know.
time that they like worked together, that means they were physical together. For him trying to do that the first time that they see each other.
Right, because he was. I mean, I'm pretty sure like the nerves were there. They haven't seen each other since they were little, so it's just like
big and buff and sexy.
Right, and it's just like, what do you like, and what do you, and that's the only person that like he allowed to touch
That knows.
him.
Mhm,
So what do you do in that moment? Like, I'm about to see this person that I actually like in the situation that they're both men. It's a lot. I'm like, I will be twisting in my stomach, like
curdling.
Yeah, there's like this part where he's like, Chiron looks at Kevin looks at him. He's like, yeah, we here. Like
this real.
Yeah, like it really did happen between us. Now we're here. I mean, let's talk about it. Like, what's going on? What's up? I guess.
Right. And then when
That's
what was the interesting moment was when Kevin was explaining, how he had a kid, and then Chiron was curious, and he was like, basically if him and his child's mother, were they still together? And I was like, aren't you?
A little peanut butter and jealous.
And then it was like they were going for a blow for both. So Chiron, like, are y'all still together? And then Kevin's like, well, what you doing? Who you doing? I'm like, oh, look at y'all in each other's business.
What's going on?
Try to put that in there, a little salt.
About who I'm doing.
Yeah, like they cleared out that they're both out here single. So, I mean, are we gonna pick up where we left off last time we were together?
That's what it really was, basically.
Continue
but then
right now.
Right, like but where do you go from there? Like in situations like that. But what I really do
in the bathroom.
Right. Shut up. He said in the bathroom, Lord.
In the restaurant?
But what really, there's a few things like, when Black, like, okay, so what I'm trying to say that I can't get across.
That's the nickname that he gave.
Right,
no
Black.
one calls him Black.
Right.
Like Kevin gave him that nickname.
Right. Oh my God, you guys. But when Kevin was saying, like, he was like, I got a little job, I have a child, like, I have no worries, like, but in his perspective, it's like, is that enough? Like, that's what you, like, you okay with just, okay, I got a child, I got me a little job, I'm not making enough money, but is that enough? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. That might have been enough for him, and that's where he sees his life moving forward. But it's like, Kevin, that's it? That's all you have?
Because like I understood, because he was in so much trouble before. Like he just got out of jail like not too long ago. And now he doesn't want to be situated with anything that's going to get him into trouble. He just wants to live a simple life. And right. I think that's fun. It's good to see.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. But I was just like, in my head at first, I'm like, is that enough? But due to like, what all he dealt with, he was in jail, he was chefing it up, and he ended up actually being a chef afterwards.
Compared to Chiron, who's like, okay, well,
I'm
out here trapping.
Exactly. I'm up and trapping, pushing P.
And Kevin was so shocked. He was so shocked. He was so shocked. Like he thought he was joking. Like, I'm dead ass.
Like, really, this is the lifestyle that you chose?
I feel like he was like so disappointed. Like he wanted to see
because
so much
everything that he's been through.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I felt like, but it's like, Kevin, let's not forget, y'all all were all in the same predicament. Like,
and he chose to get out of that, and that's
They
why he
cooking
was
two
so
different
shocked
type
because he
of
was
things now.
right, they went two
yeah.
different directions, and that's okay too. But you can tell,
The
like,
last
there was
thing
still
you would have expected.
there were still feelings involved, and it's just like he was trying to tell him, like, I know you. You don't know me no more. So much time has been.
He's like, you don't know me, man.
It was so crazy. Okay.
And he's
But-
like, I don't.
Right.
I know you
Dang.
pretty well. I know you up close and personal.
He made that clear. But then, like, you know, but deep down, was that really him? No, that wasn't him.
Mm-mm. I guess
What do
he
you-
was just. I think he just adapted to like his environment,
Right. But
and that was like his source of escape, I guess.
Fransley, do you think that was really him? I felt like that really wasn't him. He wanted more, but it's like, what does that look like? What does more look like for him, you know?
Little plot twist, like what if like Chiron was never really had like homosexual qualities, but like the Kev was like the only person that like gave him love, like brought him in. So like maybe in a way he was manipulated by Kev.
I mean, that's a good take. I mean, how the movie ended. We don't even know, like, moving forward what happened. We just know they were, you know, right. Did they continue
So he's still fighting demons at the end.
Pursue a relationship, or after that they went back to their regular life, and there's no happy ending. There's no, you know, but maybe sometimes you don't need a happy ending. But what I'm saying is like what's next? What happens then? You guys both exchange words. He say, you the only one that I let touch you. Like, that was it.
I think this movie was a reflection of a lot of Black men's realities. Like, I like the way that it ended that way. A lot of gay or non-gay Black men realities. I think Chiron, like, it's funny that you say that you think maybe Kevin might have manipulated him. I'm thinking Chiron didn't know himself. He doesn't know what he like, what he does like. He didn't know who he was. And
let
so
Kevin on.
Yeah.
But before Kevin,
so
there were already like clues about Chiron. Remember, they were saying, like, you know, he was walking funny, they make fun of him. He asked Juan what was a faggot. His mom making fun of him, saying he walks. You see how he walked, like, you know what they call him. So like,
I mean, that's their perspective, but it's not his perspective. He just really seemed like a backward that was lost, that didn't know himself, and that was in a terrible situation.
Right.
And
but he had, I feel like he had an idea as far as
like,
his,
that's why he was asking the questions, because he wanted to know if like
right, he was trying
if he's gay or not.
Yeah, he was trying to figure it out. But then maybe, like, you know, sometimes people put things on you and then you start to believe that it is true.
Yeah, especially if you don't know who you are. Like,
right.
Yeah. But
very, very true.
But I was gonna say he is like, well, I think we all do know that he is gay, because the movie is about a gay Black man. Right. We know he's gay. I think the only times we saw him happy or felt good is when he had a moment to just, with Kevin, where he's experiencing this side that I guess
brought joy to him.
That brought joy to him that he wasn't used to doing on a day-to-day basis.
Right, rather than, trapping.
Yeah, like
trapping.
Yeah. Like that moment with the beach, he felt good. Like he felt like it felt like a load was off his shoulder in that moment, just in that moment.
Especially
and then when he came to see him.
Yeah, when he went to go see Kevin, and then he saw the beach, and it was just like, you know, it brought a memory back. Like,
yeah, like he felt good. Like he felt, wow, okay, he felt good.
Yeah. Well, enough of this. What are we rating Moonlight?
A 10.
A 10. We always rate movies 10. I'll give it a 10 too. You don't see these movies often. And my friends were in it, and I'm just so happy that you guys like.
Yeah, like Francie said, like being on a set really made me want to be on set more. Like this is what I want to do. Yeah.
And then not only that, it's like, who would have thought that this movie would have been picking up like how it did?
No one.
And it did. That's why you got to continue to trust yourself. 95% of the cast. That's crazy. But
I most definitely did not know. I'm like, I just want to be here to meet people.
And I'm glad you guys got to
I'm just gonna be another like, hey, yeah, I'm freshly here, do some acting, get a little paid, get out of here. That's it.
And I'm glad you guys got to experience that. And now look at that. Moonlight is boop. Can't wait to see what you guys do moving forward. I'm very excited to see you all flourish. So now it's time. Yes. It's time to pop in. Now it's time to, first of all, shout out to Crazy for being our first guest. What did he say?
He said death pledge.
Shout out to the death pledge.
Anyways, so now it's time to pop in with games. Firstly, Fransley, you are our first guest, and we are going to introduce you to Pop In with Games. So, Fransley, are you ready for Pop In with Games?
I am ready.
All right. So you have to pick a category. We have 4 categories. 1, which character / who are you calling? 2, quote edition. 3, favorite monologue or scene. And 4, top 4. Which category do you want?
What was the first one again?
Which character? Who are you calling?
Which character?
All right. Go ahead, Tanika.
Oh, okay, let me ask this one because I just think this one is funny.
Go ahead.
You're planning to rob the bank, and someone has to distract the security from catching on to your plan. Who would it be? SpongeBob or Robin from Teen Titans? And not the old Robin from Teen Titans. I'm talking about the
okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So I just need a distraction? Wait a minute.
You gotta go
like,
it's up to you to decide.
Somebody needs to distract the security.
It sounds like I'm thinking about it too much. Like, I gotta go with Robin. Like, what?
Robin?
Really, Robin?
I feel like SpongeBob will be doing his SpongeBob being
I think
SpongeBob.
people would truly be distracted by
It's pretty
SpongeBob.
distracting.
I mean, but it's nothing to. I mean,
but I feel like SpongeBob might just be like,
but SpongeBob need water, so obviously.
I mean, he could be in a tank.
In a tank, and they're gonna pour the water.
He's been on dry land. You ever watch SpongeBob movies?
I've seen it, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Land. Who would you choose? You said Robin?
I'm going with Robin. I feel like
he's going with Robin.
Like, yeah, I'm just doing here so he can rob the bank. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like yeah.
I am screaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. So then I have one. So your mother is expecting you to bring your girlfriend to the family function. Who are you calling? Issa Rae from Insecure, Nola Darling, who played by Dawana Wise from She's Gotta Have It, Sabrina, played by Tiana Taylor from Medea's Big Happy Family.
Tiana Taylor.
Byron.
Oh gosh.
Oh, he's blushing.
I'm gonna go with the Tiana Taylor choice.
So you're not inviting Tiana Taylor. You're inviting her character Sabrina, the one that played Byron.
Right.
I'm like, are you sure?
That's the last person I want to invite anywhere.
I'm picking Insecure.
Issa. Okay.
Give me
a
choice.
I am screaming.
Actually.
Okay, let's go to another category. So now we're going to go to category 5, which is top 4. So all you have to do is number these movies or TV shows from the best to least. So top 4 with Will Smith, we have Pursuit of Happiness, Hancock, I Am Legend, and Men in Black. What are you going to order them? Those some good ones.
Men in Black was low-key like one of the first movies. Like I had the cassette for that type stuff. Like I watched that like every weekend type.
Cassette.
Men in Black #1 off Face. And I got because I Am Legend is low-key like I feel like it's a better movie than Men in Black, but Men in Black is just so OG that Men in Black is just #1. So Men in Black, I Am Legend. Hancock was just so it's so fun. But oh my God, Pursuit of Happiness.
It was some great acting.
So meme worthy too. I got Pursuit of Happiness #3 and Hancock 4.
Oh, really? That was a good one. Those were all good movies. Honestly, I wouldn't even know how to order them. Like, I just play all of them. They're all #1.
I thought it was gonna be.
Shout out to my man's Will Smith.
That's my uncle.
Uncle Smith. Go ahead, Danica.
Okay, so the next one. All right, so top 4 Denzel Washington movies. Now, I love me some Denzel Washington, and he gives every time. Every time. Okay, this is a hard one. So you have 1, He Got Game. 2, Fences. 3, The Tragedy of Macbeth. And 4, Training Day. Have you seen the Tragedy of Macbeth on Apple?
I haven't seen the Tragedy of
That was his latest movie.
Oh, you gotta see it. And 4, Training Day.
All right, so my thing's gonna be biased. Training Days because I haven't seen Macbeth.
I know he was gonna pick Training Day #1.
Yeah, Training Days at the top. Fences #2. I mean, Macbeth has to be last because I haven't seen it at all.
Understood.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely Training Day #1. Like, what? 24-hour lockdown? Like, what? On all you.
What he said? Oh, okay. Well, then I have another. Okay. So then I'm going to choose category 2, quote edition. So then who said, what movie is this from? King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I think that's Uncle Denzel. Denzel Washington on Training Day.
Yeah.
Famous one.
Okay, go ahead, Danica.
Okay. What's a good? Let's see. These are all good ones, actually.
That is it, stuff.
What about? Okay. When life gets you down, you know what you've got to do? Just keep swimming. Oh, hell.
You don't
Fransley.
know. This is a Disney category.
Everybody knows this one, Fransley.
When life gets you down and you know what you gotta do. Just keep swimming.
It sounds like Nemo.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
I already gave him the answer. I'm like, yeah, Finding Nemo. My happy ass. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Finding Nemo.
Okay, so what?
Favorite category 3?
Yeah, the swim.
Oh, I thought he was about to say something. Okay, cool.
Oh.
So your super villain of choice and why? Catwoman, played by Halle Berry, or Mystique, played by Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence.
Mystique, definitely.
Really?
Right.
I so thought you was going to say Catwoman.
Nah,
I really thought you was going to say Catwoman.
There's more development, like substance with Mystique, because like she's only a villain because of what like she believes Magneto like sees the world to be. So like she's not even a villain in her sense type stuff. But Catwoman, like she's a cat burglar, like she's like she wants to do this.
She chooses it.
Yeah.
This life was meant for her. Okay.
Ooh, what about category 6, DC versus Marvel? Okay. You have I'll go there. Superman versus Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther's getting his ass wrecked. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but he's getting wrecked.
You're talking about Black Panther?
Black Panther.
Wait, hold on.
T'Challa,
did I mishear that? Like,
he's getting wrecked.
Really?
I can't believe you just said
All
that.
the
You led me to
Marvel versus
believe you was
DC
for
like
Black
nowheres. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, with all the advanced technology in his reign, they're able to get kryptonite. They're able to get kryptonite.
Nah, they got kryptonite. I guess everybody got
They
kryptonite when they fighting
They
Superman,
probably
right?
already.
Everybody got kryptonite, right?
This is gonna be a whole debate that will never end if we
Never.
continue this.
They probably already got kryptonite, and Superman's dead before he can set foot onto the land. Come on.
Is Superman really
he
dead?
says a word, he's dead. Superman cracked him.
What? Cracked him?
Over for him.
Oh man, it's about to get real. It's about to get real.
Lord. Okay, how about this? Doctor Strange versus Green Lantern.
Doctor Strange is mudding him. No pressure, not a worry. Snap of a finger.
Okay, I guess I agree with that one.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, one more. This is probably like really easy. Kronos versus Joker.
What?
But listen, some people might go the other way. Some people might go the other way because.
Well, who y'all picking? Who y'all picking? First of all, I want to hear this.
Kronos for the
Kronos.
Y'all is? Well, I don't care. I'm Team Joker all day. I'm Team Joker.
See? Some people
love the Joker. I love the Joker. I don't care.
Listen, the man
Win or
is
lose.
smart.
That's fine, but I'm with.
And he knows how to build
Joker.
an army.
That's cool, but I'm still Team Joker. I'm Team Joker all day.
He's a damn
all day. Y'all seen the last Joker movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, that's why you're not Team Joker.
Listen, because of
Drops mic.
No, you know what? I'm biased because because Joker
biased.
just might surprise.
Now she's biased.
Perfect.
We can't win.
Joker might surprise somebody.
I'm biased.
No.
Listen, Team Joker all day, okay?
But we cannot deny Kronos' abilities, though.
You can't. You're right.
The abilities of the gods.
Still Team Joker. All right. Well, that is it for Pop In with Games. Thank you all for tuning in with us and our special guest actor from Moonlight, Fransley. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you for tuning in with us too, Fransley.
Vibes. Yeah. Appreciate you guys having me.
Yes.
It's been a blast.
It has been a blast. You guys that, are YouTubers, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Our audio listeners, give us some 5 stars. Comment on us, we love you.
5 stars.
You love us because we love you. And that's it for Poppin' In Podcast. Thanks for popping in with us.
See ya.